What's up, everybody? Simon here. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and talk about love and money, particularly the topic that money can't buy love. As you guys may have seen, very recently, Jeff Bezos' girlfriend was looking at Leonardo DiCaprio like he was a yummy cookie. And in this video, we're going to discuss why money can't buy love, what it meant, and kind of go over that whole situation. Before I go into this video, I remind you guys, please hit the like button and show some support for the channel. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. So let's get into this video. Okay, so when you first start dating or when you're young, you think money buys you happiness, it buys you love, you get the girls, etc. But that's not the case. The case of it happening is actually a lot less. And Jeff Bezos happens to be a prime example of where money doesn't necessarily equate to love, relationship building, or anything like that. In fact, he got very wealthy while being with his wife, and his wife ultimately ended up divorcing him because they had completely different goals and intentions. After Amazon has become a conglomerate, she settled somewhere around $14 to $17 billion or so in this divorce. And with that happening, she decided that she wanted to read books and he wanted to be on the yachts with his new girlfriend. Another person that got divorced that has all the money in the world is Bill Gates. If you look at Bill Gates, Bill and Melinda Gates have divorced as well, and they are billionaires with mega mansions, etc. So another example of where you could be extremely wealthy, but then you would not be able to maintain, sustain, or buy love. Elon Musk, another person who's a billionaire, has been divorced before as well, several times, including one recently that he had his wife. He had a baby with his wife. I can't pronounce the baby's name. Sorry, Elon.
The baby, formerly known as XAsh-A12, will now go by XAsh-A12, A12 being in Roman numeral.
I know it's a derivative or something like that. But in regards to Elon Musk, he's also been divorced. So money can't buy love. This is a proven example of what's happening with all these billionaires and mega millionaires. So we're going to go into why money can't buy love and what it really means to have money in a relationship. Now, before I also go into that, check out my relationship video that I have done in the past in regards to money and relationships. It has some good points on finding the potential partner and being in line with your financial goals with the partner that you're with. The funny thing about Jeff Bezos and his girlfriend, Lauren Sanchez, she was looking at Leonardo DiCaprio like he was her favorite ice cream flavor.
I would never say something like that.
You guys could see it here in the video that she was goo goo gaga over him. And guess what? On her side was Jeff Bezos, the second wealthiest man in the world. And the memes that came out on the internet were incredible with this. I'm not sure if she was intending to give him the I love that she gave him, but overall, this kind of proves that point that you could have the world's richest, one of the most powerful men that owns newspapers, companies, investment firms, you name it, still not be enough where you're looking at another guy like he is a fortune cookie that you want to open up. The funny response from Jeff Bezos when this happened was pretty good as well. Jeff Bezos said, with a sign that's shown here in the picture, he really is going to push this guy off the cliff. So I don't know if you could do that to the Wolf of Wall Street. Leonardo DiCaprio has that effect on people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A man that is desired, potentially wealthy, but nowhere near as wealthy as the man that you're with, being looked at as a flavor of the day. So when Jeff Bezos meme threatened Leonardo DiCaprio with danger, steep cliff, fall ahead here, he wasn't playing, I think. He was really serious. He said, hey, Leo, you may be the Wolf of Wall Street, but I'm Jeff Bezos. And if something happens and you fall off this cliff, no more yacht trips for you, buddy.
I'm the king of the world!
So comment below if you guys think that Lauren Sanchez was looking at Leo inappropriately or in a way that it looked like she was going to do more than just a handshake. I don't even know how to describe it. So that's how I interpret it, but I want to know how you guys interpret it. Comment below. Was she out of line? Was Jeff Bezos super cool before his cliff threat to Leonardo DiCaprio? Comment below. Does money buy love? Is this a prime example of why it doesn't? Let me know as well in the comments. So here's the first example of why money can't buy love. In order to make money, you have to be really vested into making money. Meaning, if you don't have a partner that understands that your priority, number one, is making money, making sure that you're successful, etc., then obviously that partner is going to get frustrated with your pursuit of trying to be financially better. And therefore, there's going to be conflict. So if you have a girlfriend, a wife, etc., that doesn't understand that your time is going to be split between her and what you're trying to do in terms of getting money, then you're going to have conflict, you're going to have problems.
What do we have that can't be replaced? What? A house. We got cars. We got money. We got everything but the truth.
That individual is not going to understand that your hustle is as important to you as your relationship with that individual. Therefore, there's going to be tension, and at one point there will be a breaking point. And I mentioned that in my video of money and relationships. When you find a partner, you got to find a partner that understands you and understands your goals in life and shares that same hustle or goal. You cannot expect to make money and dedicate all of your attention to your loved one. It's impossible. So there has to be a give and take relationship. Your wife doesn't care how many presents you ultimately buy her if you are going to continuously break what it truly matters to her, which could be attention, it could be dinners, nights out, etc. So if you're working and sending gifts, it may not work in your relationship. That's a prime example of why money cannot buy love. It's nice for a short term to receive gifts, but ultimately people need a deeper connection. In fact, with social media today, people are constantly putting up money-related things that they're balling out. They're trying to fake the public. Then they contact the girl. They want to take a picture next to a Rolls Royce, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, and they think that's what women want. Well, the truth is women do want an exotic car because they think the opportunity of them having a better relationship, better life, etc., is better on that end. But they don't judge the person based on the person. They judge the person based on what they can offer them financially. And that becomes a big problem in terms of solid, credible relationships. So when people are flaunting on Instagram, exchanging information, and all of a sudden connecting to each other, they really don't know who they are or what they are about. In fact, the whole screen or the whole presentation is fake because no one puts out bad things on Instagram or rarely does. And your entire relationship is built on a potential status, which potentially does not even exist. And in a relationship, people that are constantly spending the other person's money to buy themselves something or buy items, shoes, clothes, gym equipment, whatever it may be, it could be on both sides of the relationship, are constantly filling a void. In fact, the richest, most successful people are not rich or successful because they ultimately love money. They actually like the pursuit of building something and gaining that money, not actually having it. That's why you see a lot of wealthy people that you don't even know about. They do live a comfortable lifestyle, but they are not just focusing on the end goal. They like the fact to build a company, to sell a company, to be on a board, etc. And that ultimately gives them money. And people that are spending money in a relationship irresponsibly are generally the individuals that are least happiest. They could spend a lot of money, which proves that every time they buy something fulfills a void for that little period of them opening the gift, but afterward they go back into their depressive state and are not happy. So that's another example of why money cannot buy love. You could buy all the items in the world and you could still be out of love, out of touch, or even sleeping in a potentially different bedroom than your significant other. So if someone really loves you, they will love you for who you are and not for what you buy them or what they buy. It is a trade-off. Individuals that really want true love are not really seeking true love through financial means. It is great to have money, believe me, but at the end of the day, if you're looking for a very intimate relationship, money is not going to be able to provide that for you. It will only provide a better setting for you to discuss potential things. Now, also, it will give you less potential stress in some regards if you're in debt, etc. But however, when you have big money, you also have big problems. So anyone that has any type of money out there, understands that their stress levels are also amplified, just like their wallets are. So keep in mind, everybody looks like they're balling out on Instagram, but ultimately they are probably not. They're trying to impress people that they don't know, and at the same time they're building relationships and trying to build love on a foundation that may not even exist, or is actually the wrong foundation. It's laid out incorrectly, and those individuals are going to be in trouble where love will not be there for them over time. Buying gifts is just a short term of fulfilling a void, and once you have those things, you're not going to really enjoy life with that person. Here's another example. If you look at all those Real Housewife shows, they have all these luxury items, all these gifts, all these things that they buy themselves, most of these women at least, and then you see that they're not happy, or their husband's not in the picture, or they're divorced, or something's happening. So this buying in general as a consumer is a short-term void. It really does not get you anywhere. And that is completely displayed in these Real Housewife shows, where their closets and other rooms are full of clothes, yet they're constantly having problems or drama. So ultimately, love is earned through trust and being there for someone, not through money. Money only helps with certain things that I've mentioned. And Jeff Bezos is a prime example of that in this latest meme and video, where his girlfriend again was eyeballing Leonardo DiCaprio. And guess what? Leonardo DiCaprio is a good looking man. He's the wolf. Of course, he's going to get those looks, but that was a bit extreme in my opinion. You'll let me know in the comments below. And again, Jeff Bezos stood there, took it like a champ until he did one of those threats to push Leo off the cliff, which I found was very funny. I'm sure it was just a joke and a good response for him, but still, I'm sure Leo lost a night of sleep for that one picture that he posted on his Instagram. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below if you have anything to add about love or money, or if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button for me and subscribe to the channel. As always, I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys here in the next video. Lauren Sanchez is in trouble.